When you deal with jealousy, you don't really know what it's like to win or lose, right? Because you just get blocked, right? It'll always be something unfair at play to keep you not just from winning or from losing, but to like make sure you don't even get to compete. Make sure you can't be in a running for whatever it is that you need. Make sure you won't be seen as the person that shine the way you do. Me personally, I believe that I've been having so many occurrences with jealousy because I really never believed that people could be jealous of me. I really never believed that, so I just kept having to really see the extremes of it and the streams of it, and then I was able to look back and see that so much of what I've dealt with was jealousy, was envy. And I'm telling you, as a person that's very just disassociated, right? A person that's really like so disconnected from, well, I feel like I'm so disconnected from my gifts. Like when you've dealt with jealousy, you are taught to not offend people with your gift, with your intelligence, with your smartness, with your light. I try not to say light, I try to use words, but with your brilliantness. I can remember as a child, like always getting good grades, and my mom always like celebrated me for him. She did do that. She did do that part. But that can bring envy from the people in the house, right? It's like, okay, why am I being treated like I'm special for this? So because of that, I never talked about school with nobody. I never talked about the books I liked. I never talked about studying. I never talked about academics. I tried to just, I don't know, I couldn't talk to nobody about that. And then it's like, I love music, right? And so I would get people that would basically try to claim my gift, claim what I love because I wasn't pronouncing it, but they knew that. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like people would be in competition, like, this person like this song, but they know you like you always listen to it, but what they're trying to do is like try to say that you're not the one for this. And that's not even that person gift they trying to compare you to, but they just trying to throw anybody in a competition with you, right? Just to shut you out, just to not give you credit or to not, they see what you're doing. I don't know. And it's like, even in adulthood, like I just shared my story, retaliation. It was my people. It was nobody. Everybody there was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just these group of people just jealous. It was just people that weren't used to being around somebody that was brilliant. Never been around somebody that bring things to life. Never been around somebody that take themselves serious, that does a good job. That's like, and so because of they saw that was like they're gonna go somewhere that I can't, right? They're gonna go somewhere that I can't go. So let me stop them from getting there, right? That's jealousy. That's envy, and there's nothing to fear. I think the reason why I wasn't able to like physically fight, because I will do that. I don't care where I'm at. Is because God was showing me like the seriousness of jealousy and of envy. And I would have never saw it had I just fought this person just off rip. I would have never saw it. I would have just never saw it. I would have just shut them down. You know what I'm saying? But I had to see the extremes. What extremes does jealousy go to? Envy is a deadly sin, but people think that deadly just means the person on the other end can end up. But no, the person that sin, that's casting out envy, they're the ones whose life will end because of that, right? It's not the person that's on the receiving end of it, right? The person that's already in that sin is really already dead inside. And it's crazy because with one of the women, I said that to them. I was like being humorous, but I was serious because she had came up to me real fast. And I was like, why do you seem dead inside? Right? And she kind of laughed it off. But looking back, I can see that that had really convicted her when I said that. She really just like a corpse. Like if you see this person, like they face is like, you know what I'm saying? But jealousy all my life, like my cousin told me that my father is jealous of me. She was like, because my dad helps everybody. They go to him for money. And they was like, we don't know why you don't help your daughter. And then my cousin was like, he is jealous. He's jealous of you. I don't even talk to my dad. And no, I never. It's 19. I'm the only one that went to college, right? Only one went to a university. I went out of state. I graduated from high school 3.7. right? I wasn't having sex in high school. Like, I was not, it was no reason not to support me, right? But envy and jealousy is real. When people see that you got a force in you, that you got drive, they will do anything to stop you. I'm telling you. I just deal with people being so envy, and I know it's because I'm so great, and like I didn't know that. Like, and I'm not saying it because I'm so like no, but for real, like you gotta understand where you come from. And I come from like winning awards in school all the time. I come from being in this choir. I come from Jill Scott inviting me to her show. You get what I'm saying? I come from when I went to the Jasmine Sullivan concert, right? I'm taking pictures with her. She just came up to me. Like, I come from that. So I never realized all of these things. It was just like I was just going through life, going through life. All of these things are happening when I don't have nothing. So jealousy and envy is real. And I'm still understanding, but I'm an expert. I can tell somebody if they dealing with jealousy. Jealousy is the root of all evil. Because even lust, that's a form of envy. That's a form of envy. But I'm just saying, like, people have been trying to block me my whole life. My parents, even when I lived in the shelter, it was like jealousy. I would have even a staff, one woman in there that was not a hater. She would bring me food. She would leave behind the trash can. And, like, she would take me to get my harmonica. Like, man, shout out to you. I love you forever. But when you don't got people jealous, you thrive. People trying to stop that. It be people in your community. It be people in your community. Because what I just experienced, nobody white did nothing to me. And I still believe it was racism. Y'all did it, and y'all knew that y'all could be covered systematically because black people know. They know the system.